Hey, good morning guys. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. It is 46 top up degrees. It's supposed to be 70 again today. Right now it is, and I quote, 8:51 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm doing a test video, kind of, and also I'll do something else. I've got an LG Stylo 2 that I just got from Cricket Wireless yesterday, and this is March the 3rd, Friday, 2017. And it's got a 13 megapixel rear camera, the one that we're using right now. And I just want to see how it works because I just do. See how these, but right when we come around this curve, we'll be going right directly into the sunlight. So I'm sure that's going to do something, but we'll see how this camera works as compared to the LG Stylo that I previously owned. It is a nice day though. And I'm on my way to Walmart. Every now and then I go there to refill my glass cleaner. Years ago they had a program. When you got a pair of glasses from them, they gave you a little spray bottle of glass cleaner, and as long as you had that little bottle, you could bring it in for free refills. Well, I've been doing that for about 10 years. So they probably didn't make any money off of that deal with me. But anyway, I had a comment. I don't remember the exact comment, but it was related to the Chromebook that I use. I have a Toshiba Chromebook that I've had for about 2.5 years, and I'm completely satisfied with it. I do cloud print using my Toshiba Chromebook. My printer is a Canon Pixma 2922, and you can cloud print using your Chromebook. Works fine. You can also set it up to use your smartphone, but it's a little complicated. I didn't do it. But as to using the Chromebook for my daily routine for the past 2.5 years, it has worked fine. I have found that I need nothing else. Now, if you're in school and you're doing, a lot of word stuff, then you may need something else. Or if you're in business and you're doing a lot of things, you may need something else. But for me, I'm 71 years old, and I use the internet to pay bills, check email, check the weather, check the news. Any of my idle curiosity, I just go in and on the Chromebook and do everything. Also, since I have this YouTube channel, I respond to my comments using my Chromebook, because even though I can do it on the smartphone, it's much easier on the Chromebook. It is, because the keyboard is much easier to use than the keyboard on the smartphone, and my fingers don't seem to work right. But for you new guys, I'm on Park Road 4 in Central Texas, USA. This is Park Road 4. It's close to Marble Falls, Texas, and Llano, Texas, and Burnett, Texas, in the hill country of Texas, Highland Lakes. To me, a pretty area to live. But as to the Chromebook, I can't think of anything negative to say about it. It does not have any. Now, this is a positive, an extreme positive. It has no moving parts. None. It has no fans, no nothing. And when you open it up, it boots up really quick. And there are never any updates, because when you boot it up in the morning, you've got the latest version of Chrome every time. I love that. I love the quick boot up. I love the fact that you don't have a lot of updates from Microsoft or whoever. And it's always got the latest security patches and all that stuff. And they also monitor your activity. In other words, if you connect to your, well, this may be true on all other devices too, but on mine, if I connect a new phone to my Gmail account, it sends me an email letting me know that that phone was connected and is it okay. So you can go in and monitor your activity on your Gmail account, which is good. But again, as far as the Chromebook, would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. I'd give it a 9, really. For me. Now, for those of you that have a lot of other uses for your laptops, you know, you probably need something else. But, you know, mine was like $220. It's a Toshiba. The screen is fine. It's a 13-inch. And it works perfectly. I mean, I take it with me when I go on trips. It, you know, of course, it's Wi-Fi enabled. You can connect to Wi-Fi anywhere you are. And what I do when I'm traveling with my Chromebook, I take 1 gigabyte of prepaid data on my Samsung, what do they call it? Notebook, I guess, the little bitty thing. But anyway, I just put a gigabyte of prepaid data on there because I can use it as it's a tablet. That's what it is, a Samsung tablet. And I put a gigabyte of prepaid data on there and use it as a hotspot because it has the hotspot feature. And I get the prepaid data from Verizon because Verizon has the best coverage across the whole USA, particularly in the western USA where I go traveling. So whenever I get ready to do some things like respond to comments, particularly when I'm traveling, I can just turn on my tablet, turn on the hotspot, open the Chromebook, and I'm ready to go. So, and that works good because, you know, using the Chromebook too for finding, you know, campsites that are free is good. It's easier. You know, you've got a bigger screen to fool with. It's just easier. That's all. And do I go to a lot of free campsites when I'm traveling? Yeah, I do. In fact, I'm probably going to go on one this month, a little trip. I'm not sure. It depends on the weather. If it's warm enough, if the morning temperatures in the area I'm going to be are above 50 or close to 50, then it's good to go. If it's going to be lower than that, then we're going to wait until it is, because I like camping at temperatures of around 50 for the lows and about 88 to 90 for the highs, in that range. And that's a pretty good range. I don't mind the heat. I don't mind the warmth so much. It's the cold. The older I've gotten, I just don't have much tolerance for the colder temperatures. But if you're looking for a Chromebook, I would highly recommend the Toshiba Chromebook. And I'm sure there's a lot of others. I know Acer makes one and a lot of others. And you know, as far as screen size, you know, that makes the price difference. You know, the bigger the screen, the higher the price. But if you just want something simple to access the internet with, check emails, do some printing, you know, print some stuff off the internet, Chromebook will work perfectly for you. As far as pictures and stuff, you know, I'm sure you can do a lot. I don't do any editing using my Toshiba Chromebook. I understand you can. And there's they've made a lot of changes since I got my Chromebook 2.5 years ago. There's a lot of apps now. In fact, with the newer Chromebooks, I think you can use, and I guess I can use it on mine too, I think you can download Android apps on your Chromebook, or that's coming, or it's either here or coming. I'm not too up to date on that because I have no interest in downloading Android apps on my Chromebook. But having said that, I'm just checking out this camera. I don't know if it's going to be, should be better. I mean, if it's shaky, the shakiness ought to be a lot clearer. I mean, and if it's bad, it ought to be clear bad. Is there such a thing as that? Maybe there is. But here in Central Texas, things aren't too bad. I got my dark chocolate almonds and some green tea, and life's good. I'm gonna go to Walmart and refill my spray bottle for cleaning my glasses and take a short walk, and then when I get back home I'll probably take another walk. got a trip planned in my mind. I'm going to go out to, well, I don't know if I'm going to go to Guadalupe Mountains on the way out of Texas or not. I may just go to Fort Stockton, Texas and stay at the Walmart. I've done that before. I don't really like it there all that much because it can be a little noisy there. It's not a very big Walmart, so they don't have a great big parking lot. So you get a lot of activity. And anytime there's any activity near your car, you know, you're alert. You don't rest that well. But you know, I thought you could go to Balmoral State Park, which is only about 50 miles away, but it's $15 a night. And it's a neat little state park, but I don't know, it just doesn't turn me on that much. And going to Guadalupe Mountains National Park used to be great because it wasn't very crowded, but now it's gotten a lot busier, and sometimes you go there and it's not easy to find a decent place to park or camp. So for those of you that don't know where Guadalupe Mountains National Park is, it's right on the Texas-New Mexico border near Carlsbad, New Mexico, near Carlsbad Caverns, actually. It's about 50 miles from Carlsbad, New Mexico, probably 35 from Carlsbad Caverns. It's a scenic park, it really is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful mountains, about 6,000 feet or so, 7,000. It's nice. But it can be windy out there sometimes. You have to watch for that. And then I'll go over to Deming. And in Deming, I'm not sure if I'll go to Rockhound State Park or City of Rocks State Park or stay at another Walmart. It just depends on how I feel when I get there. Again, Walmart is not bad. It's just not, it's what it is. You're in a parking lot of a big grocery store. And then, when I get to Tucson, Arizona, I'll probably go back to that county park and stay 2 days because I want to go see the Air Force or Airplane Boneyard and the Space Museum in Tucson. And I also like those saguaro cactus. I think they're neater than crap. Then I'll go out towards Quartzsite and stay on the BLM land, maybe over to Lake Havasu, up to Lake Mead, near Las Vegas, and then over to Death Valley. And that's kind of the tentative trip. And then from there, I'm not sure. It all depends on the weather, because the weather makes the trip for me. I'm a fair weather camper, trust me. I don't live in my car. It's amazing. I go from an RV, like I live in a 26-foot RV. And I go camping in a Toyota Prius, a 2013 package 2 for you new guys. Yeah, if you're interested in RVing, full-time RVing, or anything related to RVing or car camping, I have playlists on my channel homepage, Rusty78609. Got a lot of tips and info there on those two topics, so check them out. Also, while I'm thinking about it, all you guys that have supported the channel through fan funding, I do sincerely appreciate it. I do notice it, and I will spend that money wisely this month, maybe going camping or soon. But I do notice it, and I appreciate it. But having said that, I'll end the video having used my LG Stylo 2. We'll see what happens, okay? Thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. Take deep breaths, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Why? It does help relieve a little stress. Drink plenty of water, that is good for you. Now, you will pee a lot, that's a fact, but you will feel better. It is good for you. Don't eat out very much because there's too much damn salt in the food when you eat out. But having said all that, guys, we're coming into Marble Falls, Texas on a beautiful Friday morning in Texas, USA. Having said that, guys, adios amigos, bye-bye.